was conversation on the boat?
I'm trying to talk to Newbie.
Bold of you to assume there is conversation on the boat.
I'm working on trying to patch up a tacky.
Okay. It's going about as well as you might expect trying to patch up a feral person to be. Annalise says, so where'd you find mer people?
Oh, there was this like hut.
A weird little hut made out of cars.
So we like went in there and they were just like hanging out in there, and then they got all mean.
Yeah, it's true. They really did. They I walked up and I was like, "Hey, what's going on?" And they swiped at me, so I stabbed them. Do you want the diving knife back? It's got weird blood on it.
You guys look like you didn't even take a scratch from them.
No,
No,
Burger Boys, part-time, well, us three, part-time, like, paranormal investigators, but that doesn't, like, really ever pan out, except for, I guess, this time.
Yeah.
So,
that's why we eat a lot of burgers.
No, there was that one time we found the Squogert.
You guys found the Squogert. I don't believe in the Squogert.
That's why you didn't find it. You weren't there. You weren't believing.
You know what I do believe in? Mermaid.
I believe in scuba deer.
We didn't find a scuba deer. We just found scuba ladies. Which is, honestly...
I fucking look at Newbie and I'm like, are you the scuba deer? Yeah, no, never mind.
Anyway, Annalise, you ever, like, heard of mermaids just hanging out around your spooky island before?
Can't say I have.
Okay, Professor Quirrell.
Oi, don't be mean. She's fucking freaked out. She's not a paranormal investigator on the side.
Are you all paranormal investigators?
I
thought you were the...
Did you not just hear me? I just said, on the side, we investigate... No, listen to me. Jeez, that's rude. No, I just said, we investigate the paranormal on the side.
We found the Squogert.
I didn't find the Squogert. Did you not just hear this conversation, Annalise?
The boat docks.
Annalise runs.
And Annalise says,
Do we, like... So what should we do with them?
Let them back into the sea?
No.
No one's gonna believe us.
Let's go put them in the bathtub.
Ooh, bath time. I lean down and I poke, I boop her on the nose. I'm like, Tacky, do you want a bathtub?
I assume they need water.
I pour, I'm like, yo, Cornelius, can you, like, get a scoop full of water and we can, like, dump it on them? Bucket.
From where?
The dock. Phoebe picks up a bucket.
The boat. I pick up the boat bucket.
I pick up the dock bucket. Let's fit him in here.
I don't think they're gonna fit in the bucket. Annalise, can you go get the sheriff?
No.
You don't think that'd be a good idea?
No.
Why? Well, what are you gonna do with them?
You hate the sheriff.
I do hate the sheriff, but, like, what if he's like, oh, it's illegal to bring mermaids on the island? I'm not getting arrested.
He's gonna say that and he's gonna steal them, and he's just gonna put them back in the water.
Well, I mean, what are we honestly going to do with them?
Bring them back. Give them a bath.
They're gonna... Listen, I feel weird about this plan.
Yeah, me too.
But honestly...
shouldn't have brought these guys up here.
Well, this one's really injured.
Yeah, what's the sheriff gonna do about that? He doesn't know
I don't know.
shit about
I just don't want to get in trouble for bringing angry mermaids on the island.
I call the sheriff.
You what?
I call the sheriff on my cell phone.
Beep, beep, beep. Sheriff time.
I know his number.
Do you?
Yeah, can I roll for that?
Is Annalise, like, frozen on the dock? She's just not moving.
Oh, you bet she is.
I'm gonna roll to see if I can call the sheriff.
Fine, roll intelligence.
Cornelius is apologizing profusely to Annalise.
Yeah, I passed.
Okay, you remember the sheriff's number is hung up in the sheriff's office. And you call it and you hear, hello?
Hey, sheriff.
Howdy.
Hey, listen, let's just say theoretically that, like, somebody found a mer creature. Is that illegal to bring on the island?
Well, there's no such thing as mer people, so I
theoretical. It's all theoretical.
So I lean over, I'm like, so if someone just happened to find a mermaid, you wouldn't be angry if they brought them on the island?
I've never rightfully seen a...
No, so just
theoretical, we're gonna go out diving, and, like, let's just say we find one.
Just assume it was real. Like, just pretend it was real, and we brought one back. Is that illegal?
I would say mythical creatures are probably above the law.
Okay, cool.
Oh, shit.
Okay, let's bring him to the room.
This is my new... Wait, I want to see where are the girls hanging out? Are they, hanging out on the beach?
Yeah, you bump into them.
I've got a tacky, and I've finished patching her up. But she's just still trying to eat me, so I'm just like, hey, guys.
I've got Newbie in one hand and a bucket of water in the other one, spritzing Newbie with water.
Michelle looks up and goes, oh my god!
We found mermaids!
Savannah screams.
Don't scream, it's okay.
And Nancy is darting her eyes back and forth between the two and says, what on earth have you found?
Mermaids!
You were gone for 2 hours. How did you...
We're the Burger
Why
Boys.
Did you?
Burger Boys.
Burger Boys. Burger Boys.
Anyway, we just don't know what to do with them.
I know what to do with them. Bring them back to the room.
How is this going to help us in our search for Argent Sterling?
We interrogate them.
What if we put them back in the ocean?
No.
Michelle comes up and says, Atticus, sweetie, Netherfield doesn't really like you either. Do you really are you going to adopt this thing?
No, listen.
No, we're not adopting them.
I point to a tacky and I'm like, listen. Honestly, I just didn't think anyone would believe us, first of all. Secondly, this one got super stabbed, so I was just trying to kind of help it out.
So why don't we let Newbie go?
Well, yeah, let Newbie go.
Why don't we take a selfie with them?
Because then people are it's photoshopped.
Okay, let Newbie go.
Let's take a video of them.
Does Newbie book it into the ocean?
Are you actually letting? Well, that's Phoebe's call.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk Newbie over to the shore and just be like, all right, Newbie, you be good, and I give them a little kiss on the forehead, and I let them go.
They run back into the water.
Was it a slap, slap, slap,
Yeah.
slap? Okay. I wave and I shed a tear.
Is the tacky calmed down yet?
No. And actually, as you let Newbie go, they are renewed in their struggle, and I'm going to have you roll strength again.
Oh, they miss Newbie.
What is that for wonder?
If you were one of two creatures of your kind being abducted by aliens from a different layer of your world,
and one of them was, and
your friend that was with you got let back to your home world,
you weren't,
and you were still being held hostage.
I got an extreme success.
Okay, you grip a tacky tight, and they are unable to escape.
Okay, how are their wounds looking?
Not great.
Well, how do I help them?
You're not a doctor?
Put them back.
First aid.
Okay, can I roll first aid?
Sure.
I have really good first aid.
Well, I just got a 10, so let's see what else I got. I got a 16 for first aid.
It says base 30.
Oh, I got a hard success.
Okay, you can roll a d4.
To heal this boy.
I got a 4.
Okay. You actually patched them up good, Atticus.
I take, I'm like, okay, take a picture with me and a tacky.
Okay, I take a picture.
Take
I take
several.
a bunch of pictures and a video.
Alright, and then I walk a tacky back to the ocean.
Wait,
Okay.
can I put my magic ring on a tacky's finger?
What does your magic ring do?
Turns them into whoever wore it last.
Which I believe is Cornelius in a nice suit.
Yes.
Yes, it was me in a nice suit, but I want to put it on this mermaid's finger first, and then take it back and put it back on my necklace.
Okay, you do that.
Sweet.
So
Okay.
it turns into you momentarily.
It turns into me in a suit
Wait,
momentarily.
leave it on for a second. Can it talk?
No.
Oh, take it off.
Alright,
Okay.
I let a tacky go after it's off.
Okay. A tacky
Goodbye!
runs back into the water.
Did Annalise watch this go down? What did she do? did she watch
She watches it turn Cornelius momentarily. We stare at it for a second, and then turns back and runs away.
Wait, all the girls saw it too and they have no idea where the fuck that was.
Cornelius proposes to a mermaid, takes the ring back, the mermaid runs away after turning into him briefly.
I just love the idea of the three of them being like, yeah, that was a good call. And everyone else is like, what the fuck? And then they just start walking back. They're like, all right, so what do we do now?
Fucking yeah! If anyone cares to like turn back towards Annalise's direction,
Yeah.
she's like staring through like the door of the general store, and as Attacky runs back in after having been turned into Cornelius, you see Annalise like slam the door closed.
Guys, I think we blew our cover as the Burger Boys.
We're
officially.
literally never going to be able to go back to that shop.
Well, we gotta return the scuba gear.
No, that's always now, I guess.
No, I'll go return the scuba gear.
I'll go return the scuba gear.
Okay.
Let's go together.
No.
No, I'm doing it.
I want to go. It's my scuba gear.
Oh my god.
Are the three of you going to return your
She's
gear?
literally
real quick?
never gonna let us in.
I'm staying with the girls.
No, I'll go back with Cornelius and be polite. Like I'd knock on the general store door.
Okay. Well, we're gonna cut away from that super quick. Nancy turns to you, Phoebe, and says, "What was the point of that?
Well, we kind of beat it up by accident, so we had to heal it.
Why did you take them back if you were just going to let them go? Is this some sort of fishing sport game to you?
No, not really. We just didn't know what to do at first. We panicked.
You kidnap Yes, you do kidnap things when you're panicked.
Yeah, we do. Sorry.
It's a trend.
She averts her eyes.
Atticus, you politely knock on the door, and Annalise comes over and says, "Hello again."
Hi, we just want to return the scuba gear.
Oh, great, thank you. You know what? I think that, this has all been kind of a lot, so we'll just say it's on me, and you can all have a great day.
Okay, thank you.
Great! She takes the gear and slams the door.
I pull a 20 out of my pocket and I shove it under the door.
I do the same.
Awesome.
Phoebe does the same all the way from the beach.
You throw it.
Really,
Shoves
really
it in the
long
sand.
arm.
All right, I go back to our group and I'm like, all right, Ocean was useless.
Michelle says, "Useless? You just discovered there are mer people?"
Yeah, but that doesn't have anything to do with what we're handling
No.
right now. It's kind of useless to the quest at hand.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it was cool, but like...
It was super cool. We have pictures of us with mer people now.
Oh,
I should have snapped a selfie.
but, yeah, no. Useless. Cool,
Yeah.
but like, what was the whole point of them? Like,
Well, there's got to be some significance to them coming out at night.
maybe. Probably not anymore. Probably gonna move. I'd move.
No, they're pretty dumb.
I don't know.
See the way they ran back to the water? Really
Yeah.
dumb run.
Yeah, I seen you run.
Aquatic creatures.
I'm an aquatic... Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Well, anyway, we probably don't have much longer on this island, so we should probably hurry this up.
You guys still have 2 more days.
I don't know. Annalise now hates us.
Out a way into oh, we have the key, though. That's right.
Yeah.
You guys want to go break into the house?
Probably gonna have to do it at night, right? What if there's like cameras?
Did we look around for cameras?
I don't remember. It's been like a month.
I feel like I did, but also I don't remember what the outcome was.
I don't believe that there was major security.
Okay.
Just the gardener.
Yeah.
Well, she was the gardener. Her name wasn't Gardner, right? Mm-hmm. That was somebody else in
Yes,
town?
there's another Gardner family.
Yeah.
Well, I turned to the 3 beach ladies and I'm like, well, what do you guys think we should do?
Not react so calmly, says Michelle.
To what, the mermaid?
Yes!
Well, listen, we found a squogger. We
You guys found a squogger. I still don't believe in
as
that.
in me and Cornelius.
I believe it was a yogurt-covered squirrel.
It was a squogger. Anyway, and we know there's a scuba deer out there.
Hell is real. We're friends with the demon.
Yeah, true. It's not the weirdest thing we've ever seen.
No.
Actually, it's probably one of the more tame things we've seen.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Michelle, you were there for the Adam thing. Like,
I sure was, but this is you. I guess it still kind of hits me a lot harder than it does the 3 of you.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
I feel numb.
I'm numb since I killed Adam.
A high five, Phoebe.
Phoebe high fives back.
Then I pull her into a hug, and I'm like, "You need therapy."
I know.
Okay. Are you guys gonna go back and like get changed or anything? Like,
Yeah.
Are
Yeah.
you? And then you're waiting till night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna play some board games.
Okay. Y'all gather around and play some board games in early evening, about like 5:30 p.m.
What do we have for dinner?
What did you guys have for dinner?
Is there any place to go that's not the general store?
No.
Go to the.
Oh no, there's the hotel has some food.
I was gonna say we go back to the general store and I knock on the door and I'm like, if I give you $20 more, can you just pick random food items? You don't have to come out. We're just really hungry, please.
Yeah, of course. I don't. Everything's fine, so I don't know why there would be any problems anyway.
No, I mean, it's okay if you just don't like us now. Like, that's okay. Like, things happen. Sometimes you just don't like people. Nothing spooky, crazy, weird about that. If you just don't like us, that's okay. We'll respect
That's
that.
so strange coming from Atticus and by extension Beth, who wants everyone to love her, period.
Atticus kind of feels bad for freaking Annalise out.
Yeah, I think Phoebe feels bad too.
Okay, so Annalise starts getting you guys some food. But about 5:30 rolls around, and there's a knock at your door, the hotel door, where y'all are playing Badopoly.
Badopoly, perfect. Really long game of Badopoly.
I guess I could legally say Cards Against Humanity, because it's like an open source, like...
Is it?
Yeah, it's like a free thing. That's why there's so many like weird like expansions and shit for it.
Oh, that makes sense. Like Crabs Against, what is it? Something, Crabs Against Humanity?
Yeah.
Something like that. Anyway, who's at the door? Phoebe answers.
It's the sheriff.
Hey, Sheriff, what's up?
Sheriff said, good evening all. Hope you're all enjoying your stay. Just wanted to sort of check in. Annalise said something kind of weird happened on the boat.
Yeah. So, funny story. We found mermaids. Merple.
He stares blankly at you.
And if you don't believe that, totally okay. Not really any of your business. Everything's cool. So, like, we're just going to go back to our vacation.
We were scuba diving in our scuba gear, and we found merpeople.
But also, if you don't believe that, that's okay.
Yes, that is totally fine.
No need to follow up. It's chill.
And you did exactly what with the merpeople that you found? Apparently.
We let them go.
Yeah, they're back in the ocean now.
Yeah.
Now? Where were they before?
On the beach.
On this beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said it wasn't illegal. You said they're above the law. It's fine.
Yeah. I did ask you.
Yeah.
You said mythical creatures were technically above the law.
Yeah, but also you don't believe in them, so it's cool.
That's cool.
It's fine.
Awesome. I'm actually checking in on account of the Gardner house what burned down last night. We found something kind of weird at the scene of the crime.
Okay.
What'd you find?
And he holds up a partially burned wristband.
Oh, look, it's the wristband. Oh, look, it's the thing that I told you was stolen. Oh, look, and you're here because you think it was us, huh? That's crazy. That's wild.
Phoebe steps in front of Atticus.
I was actually here to say you and your friend had your things broken into. There's no way in hell I could accuse you of suspects right now. So we'll just the rest of you, whenever you have a second, just bring your bands on down. Make sure everything's good.
Okay.
Well, I haven't taken my band off.
Mine's still... I hold on my wrist. Mine's still on my wrist.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Great.
Is everyone? I call everyone else over. I'm like, hey, y'all also got your bands on?
Michelle does not.
Well, yeah, obviously Michelle doesn't.
She was the one that stole,
and
right?
I told him that.
Yes.
Yeah.
But everyone else is all set, and the sheriff says, awesome, wonderful, good to know, and we'll keep our eyes and ears out for anything.
Phoebe salutes him.
Great, have a nice evening.
You too, Sheriff.
He closes the door.
Cool.
Atticus is like standing angrily in a corner with her arms crossed, like just near Michelle.
Let's go back and get a mer person and sick him in his office.
Oh my god!
Just let it loose in his little jail cell office.
I feel like my dislike for him might be slightly unfounded, but also I don't care.
Wasn't he sexist though?
Yeah, he came on and he was like, "Just want to make sure none of you guys are like sex workers or anything. Like, we don't allow sex workers on our island." And I was like, oh, and then casually just being like, I was like, hey, we were broken into and robbed.
But to be fair, it's 5 women and 1 very tall man.
To be fair, who the hell cares? Like, you can't judge us. Why can't we all just be friends working together? Or even just like, maybe we're all siblings. Like, what the fuck? You gonna judge our family? I'll fight that man.
Just sick a mer person in his office.
Don't like him even more now. Now my dislike feels founded. I feel fine.
Now I'm justified.
Another situation of where Beth reacts wildly differently to a conversation than I expect anyone else to.
Listen, I'm also just really angry because I was like, hey, we got broken into and our things were fiddled with, and someone stole my friend's dirty clothes and the band, which is disgusting. And then he comes over and he's like, found this at the scene of the crime. Strange.
That's
and
not what he was saying. He was just bringing it back.
Didn't he take it with him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't bringing it back. We still gotta buy another one because someone robbed us and he fucking won't give it back.
This is all because Atticus doesn't want to spend $20 additional.
After you slid Annalise $20 extra today.
We rented scuba gear. That's expensive. And we technically, she was like, it's on me. But like, that's just expensive. Paying $20 for renting scuba gear for 3 people is like stealing.
It's a steal.
You're literally robbing her.
That's what the fortress was made out of underwater. It was steel.
Maybe it was
You can't decide that retroactively.
No, it's definitely just mermaid poop.
It was cars. It was not mermaid dung. It was cars.
It was guano.
No, ew. How do bats poop underwater?
Mermaid guano. Moano.
Marijuana.
The mermaids were high.
It is now. Are we good?
Yeah.
No. I'm good. I'm hot.
Me too.
I get really cold and then I get really, really hot.
It is now nighttime. Dusk has descended on the island. The sun has set. And you are all chilling. Straight chilling.
Let's rappel off the balcony so nobody sees us leave the hotel.
What? Are you guys gonna pull like an orphanage escape right now?
No, so nobody sees us.
So you're gonna like tie blankets together and like rappel off the side of the building?
No, Atticus is definitely just walking out the door. Just gonna go for a beach walk. And
Fine. Phoebe follows Atticus.
are all the girls coming or just us 3?
Just the 3 of you.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Before we leave, unbeknownst to anyone else, Atticus leans over to Michelle and she's like, can you keep an eye on Savannah? Something has been off about her, and I don't, could be nothing, but just maybe ask her to hang out tonight or something.
Sure. Okay.
Thank you.
How does Cornelius exit?
Like a normal person.
Great. So the 3 of you exit like a normal person, and Lucas Price calls out to you and says, "Good evening, all. How are we doing?"
Cool, now that my room hasn't been broken into again.
Always delightful.
Bye, Lucas.
The sheriff accused us, so that's cool.
I'm very sorry. The sheriff has a wonderful, terrible way with words.
What does that even mean?
He's really bad at talking to people.
Oh, okay.
Me too.
Same. You know who else I'm really bad at talking to? Mer people.
We should go.
Lucas, do you believe in mer people?
We should go.
Do I believe in what?
Mer
We gotta
people?
go.
Do you just quick question? Do you believe in the sea people?
What? The sea people?
Any sea people? Do you believe in them? Yes or no? That's all you have to answer.
I can't say for sure. The world is full of mysterious things, some of which we...
Alright, I gotta go.
Stay out of the water, it's haunted.
And the 3 of you exit as he continues to go on and on. And you head over to Sterling Manor. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you stand next to the front gates, Sterling Manor.
Are there cameras around?
Are there cameras around?
Oh,
Yeah,
roll
probably.
I'm gonna roll spot hidden and see where those cameras are.
Well, I don't
Okay.
want to stay in the camera zone.
Rolls that hidden.
I got an extreme success.
Yes, you see some cameras.
How many?
2.
2? Can I easily avoid being seen by them?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna stealth on in there.
Okay, I'll have all of you roll stealth to avoid cameras.
Hard success.
I got a 1.
Atticus somersaults.
Atticus teleports.
Vroom.
Max didn't even react.
I'm waiting for Cornelius.
I got a pass.
Hell yeah. Okay, so, Phoebe and Cornelius, y'all Naruto run in, avoiding the cameras.
Atticus is caught on a different camera halfway across the island.
Atticus, your essence leaves your body and corrupts the cameras. No, you creep in the shadows like a fucking cat person.
How much money do I find?
I'm sorry?
Yeah, well, okay, I got a perfect 1, and all I do is, ooh, I creep through the shadows. Ooh.
How much money do I find?
Where's my alibi? Where's my
$2.
built-in alibi? Someone mistook me on the other side of the island, and they think I'm there. So if we get caught, someone's like, "No, I saw Rose on the other side of the island for sure."
Okay. Meanwhile, unbeknownst to you, Atticus, as you are trying to be stealthy, Sheriff Steve puts down his book. He's reading Bingle's Big Day Out.
How to not piss off every visitor on your island.
How to not piss off every visitor on your island by Sheriff Steve. And he happens to glance, and the moon reflects along the beach in such a way that it looks like Atticus is moonbathing. He says, "Huh." And meanwhile, back across the island.
Yay!
Atticus, you have inadvertently and unbeknownst to you created an alibi for your current location.
Woohoo!
And you are now standing outside of the front door.
Phoebe, you have the keys, right?
What?
Phoebe, you have the keys, right?
What? No, I'm kidding. Yes. Pulls them out of her pocket.
Yo, the fucking gardener can hear us. She lives on the property.
What?
Huh?
That's a good point, though. And I'll have you roll stealth as you jingle those keys into the door.
It's only one key.
As you jingle the key into the door.
I got a success.
Awesome. And the three of you enter Sterling Manor.
I locked the door very quietly behind me.
Awesome. Are y'all heading straight for the bowling alley?
Yeah, careful not to touch anything.
I touched something.
That fucking Cornelius knocked something over already.
A lamp. Okay, so the three of you head back down to the pool and then to the bowling alley. And there it is, glistening in the darkness. An alley made for bowling.
Ignored. Go to the door.
Ignore the alley entirely. How do you guys get to the back room?
Slide.
By walking on the path that's built in. There's a path on the side of every bowling alley that is built to access the back area, so you can fix pins, fix machines, access storage.
Atticus calls as Phoebe slides.
Slide.
Dumb.
Roll dexterity.
Hard success.
Great. You fucking boogie board across it. How does Cornelius get there?
By walking like a normal person.
Oh, yeah.
And the three of you stand outside the bowling alley storage.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go in. Stealthily.
You open the door?
No, I want to... there's got to be, like, traps or something. Can we do, like, spot hidden to check for traps?
Sure.
If it's a big boy secret entrance, there's no way it's not, like, defended in some way.
Oh, I got another one.
I've got a success.
Okay. So, again, Phoebe, this is your third critical success of this session.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, dude.
I don't know either. Are you lying to me?
No.
Are you using loaded dice?
No, let's check. Where did that go?
Right there.
That's a 4.
That's still pretty low.
Ready?
Yeah.
Turns out Mark doesn't roll a second time. He just rolls once.
He uses the
I just
same
rolled
roll.
another one.
Okay, booby traps. Phoebe, as you are examining the door, you detect that this door very well might be motion alarmed.
Ooh.
Should we cut the power?
There's got to be There's got to be like a fuse box somewhere.
Is there a fuse box in here? I'm gonna roll luck for a fuse box to be in here.
That seems reasonable.
All right, I got a 4. I needed at least a 67. At least a 67.
Fantastic. All right, Atticus, you take a quick look around and you see a fuse box.
Okay. Is there one, like, are they labeled?
Not very well.
Should I roll luck again to turn off the right box?
No,
Just
not
turn them
luck.
all off.
You could turn them all off.
But
if
that
you
would
want
that would alert the gardener lady.
Because that might shut hers off too. I mean, I don't see why they would be connected on the same fuse, but...
If you want to be 100% certain, I'll have you roll electronics.
Wait, is that the one that I actually have something in?
Yes, because you should have picked computer use.
Oh my
but you
god.
picked electronics.
Shit, thank god. I got a 9!
Using your mysterious background in electronics, Atticus, you delicately flick the correct fuse switch, and you hear like a soft click as something sounds like it's shutting down in the door.
Guys, I fixed it.
Nice. Should we...
I use my sleeve to wipe it off, so my fingerprint is not anywhere on this fuse box.
Okay.
And I'm using, like, my sleeve covering my hand down, and I'll open the door.
Okay, I'll have everyone roll sanity.
Spooky.
I got a success.
Success.
Ooh.
You fail?
No, we just made it.
Oh, nice.
All right, everyone loses 1 sanity
Okay.
as you stare at a pair of semi-decomposed dead bodies.
Prop that door open.
Hey everyone, it is Max here for your regularly scheduled ad break. What is up? Thank you for listening to High Tide Part 5, I think. It's labeled as Part 4 on my end, but I also had 3 and 3 plus, and then it went into 4, so I'm pretty sure this one comes out to be 5. Thank you so much for listening to the show. We really appreciate it. This is the last piece of pre-hiatus content, which means everything after this episode is going to be our grand triumphant return, even though we've been back for about 6 weeks already. But thank you guys so much for sticking with the show. We super appreciate it. Please, please, please tell your friends. Since coming back, our main goal has literally just been to get everyone back on board with us. We were gone for a little bit, and that's okay. Sometimes you need that break. But tell your friends, because that's what we got going on right now. We don't have a Patreon right now. We're literally just chilling, and your engagement and you guys listening to us every other week and telling your friends, that's what keeps the show going. So thank you all so much for doing that. With that being said, I am still exploring the best way to sort of get what I'm looking for out of these ad breaks right now. Because I wanna keep everyone engaged, and the scuba deer thing worked really well. People are drawing scuba deer. It was awesome. I asked people last week, tell me what your favorite character is, and Mango stepped up and was talking about Harvey from season 1, and that was super awesome. So I'm just trying to figure out what the best way that we can have some like heart-to-heart moments during this segment is. And my idea for this time around is that I'll probably answer a few questions next week in a Q&A. So if you have some questions, the best way to hit us up is on Discord. There's a questions for This Isn't Normal section. So if you have something that you want to hear answered, I'll probably answer like 2 questions next week, and maybe we can make that a thing. I don't know yet. I'm just messing around with all this stuff, You guys tell me what you want to do. We'll make something happen. Is there anything else? Oh, yeah, I don't have any order for this stuff anymore. I used to everything used to be written out nice and neat. Now I'm just like, you know what? We're just going to talk. We're going to have a nice time. The next episode is going to come out in 2 weeks. Did my phone make a noise when it turned on? I bet you it did. I didn't hear it because I can hear it clicking now. The next episode is going to come out on Monday, March 16th. And again, that's going to be our first real piece of post-hiatus content. So when you hear it, you'll know, because I'm pretty sure it starts with like a 5-minute just like talk about what we were doing over the hiatus, something like that. It's just a short little thing. As a quick heads up, the next episode after that is not going to come out on March 30th. It's going to be a few days late for reasons that I'm sure you can figure out if you look at a calendar. But the next episode is going to come out exactly in 2 weeks on March 16th. So please do look forward to it then. It's going to be a doozy of an episode. The rest of High Tide is just wonderful. I want to thank, all my co-stars who just make it worthwhile, make this whole endeavor worth doing. And they stuck with me. We've all stuck with each other, but it's just been a blast since we've come back. So I don't know where I'm going with that thought. Tell your friends though, please. But I think that's gonna do it. Let's get back into the madness. The song is Synthetic Waltz, by the way. That's a Beth original that we used to play all the time in season 1. But it felt fitting here, so I hope you enjoy it, and we will catch you on the flip side. Get those questions in, and we'll see you soon. Okay, all right, bye.
Can we identify who they are?
I'll have you roll intelligence if you want to just like stare at them and make an educated guess.
Yeah, that's a hard success.
Okay. Based on their attire, you would guess that they are maybe what's the word I'm looking for? Pilots of some kind.
Oh.
Is it just like a closet?
Yes.
I close the door.
Okay.
And I go back over and using my finger and or using my shirt and stuff, I turn back on the fuse box.
Okay.
And I'm like, we are leaving.
Okay. Let's go.
Let's leave.
Okay. Do the three of you just fucking book it?
No. We sneak out.
Okay. I'll have everyone roll stealth one more time.
Success.
I got a 6.
I got a 69.
Oh, I got a super duper success.
I had a regular success.
Corn?
Yeah, it's a normal success.
Okay. And you stand once again outside of Sterling Manor.
I locked the door again.
You lock the door again.
Didn't we see something in a bush? We saw like a switch or something in a bush.
No, you wanted to look for a switch in a bush. There's no switch in a bush, though.
I want to look for a switch in the bush.
Okay, so someone's a serial killer.
Do you think it's
either we should probably get off the property.
Okay, sneak off the property.
You guys sneak off the property.
So someone's a serial killer.
Yeah.
What if they were his pilots for his helicopter, but he doesn't want anyone to know where his island is?
That's horrible.
Yeah. Then he would have to get new pilots every time. Why would he store the bodies in there?
But also, like, think about it like this. It's not like he's hiding the fact that he has an island here. Like, he is and he isn't. Like, anyone can come to this island, and then they're like, oh, the famous Sterling Mansion owned by Sterling Argent.
Argent Sterling.
Yeah.
Argent Sargento.
Sargento. So, like, I don't know about that. Maybe it's like that. I watch where, like, we tell, like, the fucking...
Maybe they knew too much.
Maybe. Watch where, like, tell the sheriff we come back, and it's like, that they're gone, and then he gets mad at us for breaking it. They'd definitely be gone, it'd be clean, and the lady would be like, I have no idea how these people got in here. And then she kills
an
us.
anonymous tip at the sheriff's office.
There's probably, like, there's probably, like, oh, you know what would have been super spooky? If we'd left the door open and left. Ooh, then she wouldn't have known, but she would know that someone knows.
She would have known it was us. We just went in there today.
I guess that's fair. Well, we have absolutely no leads on Sterling. We have no idea where the fuck he is. Assumedly, he's not here. The ocean was dead. His house so far is dead. We saw the whole thing, and we only noticed one spooky door. Like, I don't know what else to do. I don't know how we're going to find him. All we know is that there are mermaids, and that someone on this island killed some people, and they're trying to frame us, and they don't like us.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
What if we just call him and say, hey, we've considered your offer for contracts. Want to meet somewhere? And then we just kidnap him.
Wait, okay.
We already kidnapped Nancy and 2 mermaids.
Counteroffer. What if he wants us? He obviously wants us to do a job for him.
Yeah.
What if, we find out the conditions of the job, and
what if we don't even have to get that far?
Well, he's a really powerful, rich dude. I don't think it's gonna
Yeah, but if we go to meet with him and then we point a gun at him, what's he gonna do?
Tell the police.
How's he he's gotta get through us first.
We're not going to kill him.
No, I didn't say that.
Yeah,
I just said we point a gun at him.
And then we finish up our stuff, we get all our stuff, and he knows our names. He obviously knows about us enough to write up contracts for us. That's a bad plan, Cornelius.
Yeah, we point a gun at him, and then we say if anything ever gets to the cops, it won't.
I don't think that's going to work. Because you know what else? He doesn't even need to go to the cops. He's rich enough to just hire fucking assassins. And not all of us live with a sexy assassin. That's a bad plan. We could do my plan, where, we meet with him, consider the terms of the job he wants in exchange for Henry. That's the whole point of this. We don't want to work for him. We don't even need to take money from him. We can just get Henry back. That's all we want. If the job is too fucked up, we'll find another way. There's gonna be another way somehow, some way. But I don't know what other way to go right now.
Well, it sounds like maybe you should give him a phone call.
Alright, fucking call him.
Great, the phone goes straight to voicemail.
Call him back.
No, I leave a voicemail. I'm like, hello, Mr. Argent. This is Atticus, obviously. We have considered your offer, and we would like to sit down for a meeting if you're still applicable. Please give me a call back, or anyone within the party, and we would love to sit down and discuss a job. And she hangs up.
Okay. You do that. Now what's the game plan?
Go back to the room.
Go to sleep.
Just
enjoy
chill
the rest
out.
of our vacation while we're here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so, you get back to the room and Nancy exclaims, "How was it?"
It was bad, Nancy, and we should not talk about it. Trust me. Maybe when things are a little less public and maybe bugged or just generally unsafe, we can talk about what we saw, but right now, bad. We shouldn't talk about it.
She looks around the room and says, "Do you think we're being bugged right now?"
We might be. There's a lot of things that we don't understand about this island or this place or these people. And honestly, it's fucked up. And I genuinely think we might be bugged.
Okay. Is there somewhere better that you'd like to talk about this?
Ocean.
The
Night
bottom
swim.
of the
Let's go
ocean.
for a night swim.
Okay.
Right.
So your crew heads out into the beach, listening to the gentle lapping of the waves against the shore, and you fill them in.
Whispering quietly.
Nancy says, "That's some fucked up shit."
Yeah, and I'm definitely not admitting to B&E while we're inside, possibly being recorded.
Cool. So, murder. Do you have any clue who they are?
They look like pilots. Like helicopter pilots.
Why would helicopter pilots be dead inside of Sterling Manor?
I don't know, Nancy. Like, none of this makes sense. that house burned down, and Michelle's bracelet was in it. Our room was ransacked. The only mysterious door in Sterling Manor has dead bodies in it. Like, I'm just kind of nah on this whole thing.
Just kind of nah?
Yeah, this whole thing is like a big, massive boy mystery that I don't know if dipping my toes into is a good idea.
So what are you proposing exactly?
Well, we needed to get Sterling, right?
Right.
So we called him. And we left him a voicemail that we want to meet and possibly discuss the terms of a job. If he doesn't call us back by like tomorrow midday, I'll try him again. If this doesn't work, at least we still have one more day to try and figure something else out.
Michelle says, "You're really just going to sit and wait?"
What else can we do? Getting into the house is illegal.
Well, let's talk about everything, right? We're here, we're chilling by the ocean. What do we know?
Okay, there are mermaids in the ocean.
There's mermaids in the ocean. That's a big one.
There's no submarines.
No submarines,
Probably.
just mermaids.
Probably. Sterling does not appear to be on the island because no one's heard a helicopter come by. There are dead pilots in a closet in Sterling's house.
Why did you come here?
Because Sterling flew off in a helicopter. And didn't he say he was going to his island or something?
It was implied.
Okay. So we were acting under the assumption he would be here, but apparently he hasn't been here for a while.
According to
the sheriff, right?
The sheriff.
Right. But a helicopter's really loud. So should we ask other people? But the person who lives in the mansion, the maintainer, says he's not there right now and he hasn't been back for a while either.
But how can we trust her?
We can't trust her because for all we know, she could be the murderer.
What if he's in his house right now?
Where would he be? We took a tour. We didn't see anything.
Yeah, she had planned to give us that tour.
Well, no, but we didn't see anything that could lead somewhere. We had one place. We went in there. It was full of dead people.
Yeah, why don't we check out the other places?
What other places?
Many other rooms.
What part of the house didn't we see, Max?
You saw most of it.
Yeah, but you could have just been somewhere else.
I mean, Phoebe, you snuck off on your own. You were up in, like, the master bedroom and, like, all over the place finding that key.
No, that's true. But, like, he's just somewhere else. And now he's in the house.
It's possible.
I don't know. That's all I can think of.
And Nancy says, "But the dead bodies."
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, that Emmy Lynn person didn't want you to see them.
Mm-hmm. So she knows they're there.
But why would they be there?
What if Emmy Lynn isn't Emmy Lynn? What if she's got a ring too? What if it's actually Sterling?
What did the bodies, from what we can remember, do they look like they'd been in a crash or do they look like they'd been murdered?
Well, they were decomposing already, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but you can still see wounds.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I'll have you guys roll intelligence
Why?
to make an educated guess.
I got a hard success.
I got a success.
Based on what you guys saw, looks like a probable murder.
Okay, so someone murdered, what was it? You said 2 pilots?
Yes.
And it looked like a closet. It looked like it didn't go anywhere else.
Correct.
Why would they be there?
Who are they?
Pilots. The only reason I can think of any pilots having to do with Sterling are his 2 helicopter pilots. Someone had to drive the helicopter he flies in.
Right.
But why would he kill them?
Or why would someone else kill them?
We should call our magic friend.
She doesn't even know that much about Sterling.
But she could look things up.
I guess.
Wait, which magic friend? Y'all have a lot of magic
Jays.
friends.
Jays.
Okay. Y'all call Jays?
I guess.
You hear,
What if we call Stolas?
That's who I thought you were talking about at first.
No.
No, Stolas can't. I don't think Stolas can really help us here. Unless he can find those. Unless he can find the 2 pilots.
Stolas, can you talk to these dead people?
It's not actually a bad idea.
No, we don't know their names. We don't know when they died.
That's true.
Or you break back in and show him. We can FaceTime him and show him
So, like,
corpses.
find these 2 dead guys.
But he's only in charge of, like, his realm. I mean, not that we understand that, but, like, so many people die every single day that I think it would be impossible.
All right, you call Jay, whatever, and you hear, "Hello."
Hey, Jays, it's us.
Burger Boys, right?
Right.
What can I do for you?
We're having a little snafu.
Okay.
Every single thing is a dead end. We cannot find Archer.
Who?
Sterling, the guy that we came here for?
Archer?
Argent, sorry.
Who the hell is Sterling Archer?
I don't know. Sterling Argent.
Okay.
We can't find him. He's not here. No one's seen him. And we may or may not have broken into his house and found 2 dead bodies.
What?
Yeah, so we don't really know what to do.
Did you go to the police?
No, because that's B&E.
They're extra corrupt here, too.
Yeah, the sheriff on this island isn't exactly, like, good. We got, Michelle and I got, robbed, and he didn't do shit.
He just shrugged.
Mm-hmm.
Even though we saved a bunch of people from a fire.
What the hell is happening
A
out
lot.
there?
There's a lot happening. Jeez, also we found mermaids?
Yeah. We named them Newbie
And Attacky.
Attacky. They're pretty cool.
But anyway, I don't think that's super important to what's happening on this island. At least I don't think.
You don't think mermaids are important?
We took selfies with them.
They're fucking,
We do.
they're just feral sea ladies. Does it matter? I don't think mermaids are going to help us get back our friend trapped in a fucking other dimension.
I guess you're right.
I don't see how, unless people are just sacrificing people to them. But, like, again, that's not going to help us get Sterling to give us the password.
But yeah, you gotta find him.
But, like, where is he? Do the mermaids have him? I don't know, Jace. We don't know what to do.
We're phoning a friend here.
You're phoning a friend.
Yeah, you're a friend.
I mean, it's kind of hard to say, isn't it? There's so many, like, pieces here.
None of them fit.
Yeah, none of them fit together.
Okay. Well, you have dead bodies?
Mm-hmm. 2 pilots. Murdered.
If there are dead bodies that are pilots, there has to be a plane, a helicopter, something, right? You can't just get rid of that.
You probably could. It'd probably be easy if you took it off the island. So if they somehow managed to get to the island quietly and then murdered the pilots, there's got to be a way to get off the island quietly. But why would you want to kill the pilots?
Jay says, I mean, okay, so pilots, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is your best assumption that they could be doing?
Being dead?
No, I mean, what's your best assumption why they would be here?
They flew,
They flew Sterling on
Yeah.
to the island.
So then, if they're dead...
Okay, what if someone kidnapped him? He hasn't been seen. He's not around. We haven't seen him. But supposedly, he was on his way here. His 2 pilots are dead. I know the town doesn't like him. I know the sheriff doesn't like him specifically. So, he's not answering his phone. And I know he wanted us to do this job for him. So, what if he got kidnapped? Oh god, if he got murdered, we're fucked. And thoughts here, anyone?
Let's see if he calls us back.
Okay, there's a house fire. We're getting framed for it. Or at least Michelle is. Does anyone else, Nancy, Savannah, Michelle, Jays, do any of you have any input?
Nancy says, I don't necessarily think kidnapping should be out of the question. Sterling certainly made himself a lot of enemies.
Okay, but that doesn't help us, like, look for him. We don't know anything. And it's weird if we just go around start asking about Sterling right after, you know, if the gardener lady just notices that we noticed the bodies.
Michelle says, does anyone on this whole island like you guys?
Probably that family that we helped.
Might be worth a try. Jay says, why don't you all sleep on it? Maybe something will hit you in the morning.
All right. Thanks, Jays.
Okay, good night all.
Good night.
Night.
Do you all go to bed?
Yeah.
All right, you are woken up at about 5:30 in the morning by a huge commotion downstairs. You can hear shouting and all sorts of shenanigans.
I want to poke my head out, but not necessarily go out.
Okay, you hear coming from the lobby, this is ridiculous! I have no idea what you're talking about! I wasn't anywhere near it! And you hear what sounds like the sheriff saying something in a quieter voice.
I want to sneak out and try and hear what he's saying without being seen by him.
Okay. You hear, and again, you guys are on the second floor, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And you hear, well, now everyone else had their bracelets. They were all accounted for, but not yours, bud. And you hear the more arguing. I
want to go downstairs.
Okay. You see a man. He actually took the ferry out with you. Not no one you recognized or really interacted with, but Sheriff Steve is taking him away and says, "Oh, good morning, ma'am. So sorry for waking you. We have our suspect for the Gardner family arson."
And he's just missing his bracelet?
Correct. The one that we found at the scene of the crime.
Are you sure it's his?
Everyone else had theirs accounted for except you and the little lady, but on account of, clothes being stolen and all, well, we really can't just assume that you were responsible, but he's the only one else that didn't have his.
Can I ask why you don't have yours, sir?
I don't know. I must have took it off and left it somewhere.
How are you planning on getting back on the ferry?
I figured I'd put it back on before the ferry.
So where is it?
I don't know, lady.
Oh, well, suspicious to me.
And Phoebe puts her hands up and walks back upstairs.
You didn't even come out. You didn't say anything.
Phoebe came down with you.
Phoebe teleported out, took a look at the situation, said, "This is a wrapped up case." Goes back inside. And Sheriff Steve says, "Again, I'm terribly sorry for the trouble."
No, it's fine. It's been a very weird last 3 days.
It absolutely has. But again, I hope you have a great night.
Question.
Morning.
Before you go, we just wanted to check in on the Gardner family and make sure they're doing well. Do you know where they're staying by any chance?
Lucas pops his head, looks over at you and says, "Yes, they're on the first floor."
Oh, well, I will pay them a visit at a more reasonable hour. Good luck, Mr. Suspect. And I go back up.
What? The sheriff says, "Have a good day, ma'am," and starts pulling the suspect out. And I think that's where we'll leave it for today.
Okay, good night.
The sheriff really does business at 5 a.m., huh?
Yeah, fuck the
Sheriff is so dumb.
He's an idiot.
Obviously being framed. Dumb.
How was conversation on the boat on the way back to the island? Beth! I can't play that. That's copyrighted audio.
Aw, shit. I thought it was gonna be funny to be like, haha, shade to me.
Beth is watching anime and decided to blast it into the microphone.
Good luck figuring out what anime I was watching.
Never mind.
Nah, it was one I've never seen before, and honestly, I hate it.
No.
Great. How was conversation on the boat?